Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to make an app, an easy, simple app. This is what it's going to look like. So you got this pranks, you got a play button, you got an instructions button. Tap instructions, send you to an instructions page, and you can put instructions in. Instructions go right here. You even have a back button up here to go back to the beginning. Now you have a play button. Here's what the app does. When you tap the screen, an image of broken glass pops up to look like you just cracked your screen. Actually, up here we have a hidden back button, so just in case, somewhere. Well, it seems to be I can't find it, and I missed a click. So we're going to stop the app, and I'm going to try this again. 101. There we go. So there we go. So let's get started on how to make this. So I'm just going to stop task and just create a new Xcode project. This is going to be the picture and everything for it. So now let's get started. So when you get this screen up here, we're going to want to create a new Xcode project. We're going to want to click the game on iOS application game. Press next. Now I'm just going to name this Prankster just because why not. Then we're going to click create here. And now we're going to click game scene. Now we're going to go step by step here. So first, what I'm going to do for the first part is just add in the front screen as you saw with the pranks, the play, and the instructions button menu. So let's get started with that stuff real quick here. So right now I'm just going to copy this. No, you know what? Actually, I'm going to edit this real quick. I'm going to name this Papyrus. If you want to know all of the Xcode fonts that they have here, here are all the fonts you're going to need. You got everything here. You got a bunch of them. Really cool. So I'm going to be using Papyrus for the pranks and then Zepfino for the play and instructions. So let's go back into our Xcode here, minimize this. So in this, now since this is Papyrus, we want to change the text here. So I'm going to name it Pranks. We're going to keep the font size like it is. We're going to actually go my label dot font color is going to equal sk color dot black color. So it's black. I'm going to get rid of this right here. Now before we do anything else, we're going to import UIKit. So import UIKit. So now we can get up on here. So then we're going to do exactly what it has here, then size dot width times 0.5 to put it right in the middle, comma, y colon size dot height times, I'm going to move this up a little bit, so we're going to do about a 0.6. Alright, so now since we have this, pretty sure everything's good for now here, so let's run it real quick. We have the pranks menu, but not button menu, label here. So let's change the background to get a little bit darker of a gray, or we can just keep it that gray. So let's do, so let's actually not put it in between these so we don't get it all mixed up. Let's take out this. Do self dot background color is going to equal sk color dot light gray color. So since we have that, it's going to keep the same background color as we had before. So now let's add in the play and the instruction label. So let's just copy this for time's sakes. Paste it right here. Let's name this to play because we can't have the same label names. So play, 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 and play. Now if you keep this self.addChildMyLabel, it cannot add the same label node twice, so we're going to get rid of this or else your game will crash. Let's do play here. We don't want this to be pranks. We want this to say play. And then, like I said, we're going to name this Zepfino, so let's do Zepfino. And now let's change the font size to about 30. We're going to move it down so we can take out 0.6, put 0.5. And now we almost have everything as we need. But for changing scenes purposes, we're going to want to name this. So play.name is going to equal play. So now when we stop it and play it again, we have it just as we want it here. So now let's just copy this. It's a little bit easier. Instead of play, we're going to want to put instructions to go to the instruction scene. So we got INST for short for instructions. Oopsies, that's not good. That's not what I want. Won't work if we have it that. Alright, so we're going to name this something different. Let's just name instructions here again. And instead of play, we want this to say instructions. So instructions. We want to keep it that Zepfino, but we're going to move it down a little bit. Not too much, so we're going to put about a 45 on there. Can't do this again, so let's do instructions. So let's stop and play it. It's a little bit too high, so I'll just keep it a 4 and play it again. That looks better. Now when we click, we get the spaceship. We want to keep all this code in here for now. Stay tuned in the next part. We will be adding in the different scenes to go different places. Stay tuned, guys. I am out of here.